Hey, hello, everybody, and thank you for coming on this beautiful Thursday night. The weather is fantastic. Hopefully, you're inside on a couch watching on TV because this is going to be a fantastic band tonight. We are the Bunker. If you've been here before, you know how we roll. We are all indie, all original, all the time. If you're watching the show right now, log into YouTube so you can leave comments, ask questions, especially embarrassing ones. Those are very cool. If you're on a phone, also put on some earbuds. It makes the sound so much better. Tonight we have the kickoff of a series. Downers Groove is here, and I didn't say Grove. Downers Groove is here, and this is a jam band. I've been listening to the music for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Fantastic musicianship. It reminds me of the Allman Brothers and what they used to do. There's parts of influences of that. Very talented. This is the most complicated keyboard setup I've ever had. There's 5 keyboards here. Thank you much. The band is Ryan on keyboards. Speaking of that, Danny, Josh, and Nate on drums. And this is going to be a fantastic show. This is part of the Homegrown Arts and Music Festival, and they're co-hosting with us tonight. And so we have Aaron Williams in the house, and also our very own Brian Christian Adam is a co-host of Homegrown this year. He wears a lot of different hats. He's a mainstay for the Bunker, but he's also a co-host for Homegrown, and we're going to talk more about that in a minute. We are free to the artists, and we're free to the audience. Along the way, you'll have a chance to leave tips if you want. We split everything with the band, if it's Super Chats or Venmo or PayPal, and it would be great to support that, but we won't harp on that. And tonight we have Beth, who is in the audience. We have Mike Wiles, a good friend of mine. I've made a good friend over the last 3 years. He hosts the Retro Rock Roundup podcast, and go look it up. He interviews musicians from all kinds of generations, and he does a fantastic job. Retro Rock Roundhouse. I'll drop the link in the show description later on after this. What else do we have? The Homegrown Arts and Music Festival is coming up Saturday, July 27th, and what you're looking at right now is the first of a series of 6 Bunker shows, which are dedicated to bands that are live stream, and then you will see them. Anyway, and Brian's going to tell us more about that right now. Brian?
What's going on?
Oh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bunker. Typically, I'm behind the camera, but tonight, it's my honor and privilege to introduce Downers Groove. Look at that. I'm wearing that shirt, too. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be co-hosting the Homegrown Arts and Music Festival this July 27th at Base Camp in Lisle. Downers Groove is one of the 20 bands that is going to be rocking out all day and all night. It's going to be amazing.
Always is.
Absolutely,
Zoom out,
yeah.
Josh. Zoom out.
It's just become a regular part of summer.
And you know what? I want to hear some music. You guys ready to play?
Yeah, we want to play some.
Let's do this.
Works out perfect.
I think we can do that. You guys want to try?
Two, three, four. another elephant. Here comes another mule. Here comes another elephant. Here comes another mule. Making me pay for the rest of my life, or just to go to school. I just got a loan for college, gonna go get learned. Don't get burned. I took that loan for college. I rode down to school. Thanks for the ride, Natalie. Took that loan for college. I rode down to school. I think I learned a little something about what those college girls can do. for the rest of my life, just to go to school. Come on. Making me pay the rest of my life, just to go to school. Making me pay for the rest of my life, just to go to school.
What do we got, right?
You said
Great opening song.
Appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Mike Wiles.
Thank you, Mike.
You also said thank Natalie. Was that your
She
sister?
drove me to college.
Your sister drove you to
Yeah,
college? Like, she actually literally drove you to college?
She did drive me to college.
Like, every day?
No, like down to school. Like I rode with her. She drove me.
Once every semester.
Max Williams also says, "Nice cut, Fletch," which is just a great sentence. I want that on a shirt.
That should be on a T-shirt.
Nice cut, Fletch.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are making it easy. Hot song. What do you call that song? Is that like published or released or new or what?
Man, everything we play kind of ends up on Bandcamp, so it's sort of published. I don't know if I like sent the letter to the Library of Congress and be like, yo, yet on that one.
Can I copyright this yet?
Yeah, but I should. Now that you mention it,
There's a T-shirt here that I think
Loner
somebody's
Blues.
standing the whole time.
Loner Blues.
I like it. Very nice. Nice way to open up. A little bit of blues.
Nice. Groove is killing down in the basement. I don't killing. We're just killing. Nate likes dead bodies.
Yeah. Hey, yo.
All right. Next.
The bodies hit the floor. Send the letter. All right, this next one is back where it all began.
Talking to the mic, brother.
This next one is about back where it all began.
The exhale.
Come away with me to a place where everyone's really breathy.
Could you just talk like that all the time in person?
I want to stay married.
That's a good point. I'm watching you do something on screen here. What are you doing? Are you tuning? You're right next to me, but I'm not going to look at you.
Yeah, just make sure. You know. All right, Nate, hit it up. Count it off, brother.
Hey, Nate, don't hit the wrong note.
Nate, this one's in B+. Hit ground along the shore, and they dragged their precious vessel up the beach until they could no more. They built it long before, on adventures shared together. They carried tools and treasures from the storms that they had weathered. They lived off the land and found enough to make it last. Every day was so much fun and life was a blast. One night they found the colonel's plants growing near the bay. Blodgett turned to Curtis and said, "Dude, we have to stay." Nearer than ever before as the night sky came to a clear. The colonel normally doesn't patrol this near the shore, but Curtis and Blodgett were there sometime and then sometime before, and so they were discovered. They were stocked up good and plenty. They discovered stuff for many months. It was maybe more than 20. There is a place the evil colonel sent the two old friends, along with their treasures, finding friendship and loose ends. It was here that they were stuffed inside a house inside a town where no one could ever look at them, not even as two clowns. The city's code keeps both their souls locked away inside, contained artistic space where they're allowed to feel alive. It's a place for those to go who do what Blodgett and Curtis do, the inside of which looks just like an ever-changing zoo. But it's because the tenant's vision is indeed abstract, which in the end will make their work the greatest artifact. The greatest artifact, it sure will, bud. The greatest artifact. The greatest artifact.
What's up, Camera 5? I see you. Thank you to everybody at the Bunker for having us. We are Downers Groove. We appreciate you. We can't wait to see you at Homegrown.
Curtis and Blodgett. Curtis and Blodgett. The settlers. Curtis and Blodgett.
Cool dudes.
Curtis and Blodgett. The settlers. Curtis and Blodgett. 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 Curtis and Blodgett. The Thank you all so much. This is crazy.
Heard this song recently on Live at Dunesville.
Yeah.
Great song by Mike Wiles.
All right,
Thanks, Mike, for
what's the
listening.
name of that song, guys? Shout them out.
Kurt, I got it. No, it's me. Hold on, let me break all my shit. Whoops. No, Ryan, go ahead.
It's called Curtis and Blodgett. I guess Danny. Oh, Danny, get back to the mic, bro.
I'm back.
It's about the guys who found Downers Grove.
Oh man, the story. You guys want the story?
No, not really. But yes, I do.
Shit.
No.
Curtis and Blodgett, they don't intersect. Their streets in Downers Grove,
I know where both of
and
them
they're
are at.
named after actual settlers from like 1830s, I think it is. And they're buried across the street from Ballydoyle downtown on Main Street, and like we play there all the time. I wrote that story. It's part of a much longer story, and there are just two characters. Well, I was in college as an English major, so like it all kind of came together. I had needed a narrative about like a creative. What was it? Creative writing, 18 or whatever I was in. Way late in the game, and I just was like into that kind of fairyland stuff, and really into like calypso, like that kind of like vibe, groove and stuff, and that all happened. But those are actual people from Downers Grove, where I went to high school, and we play shows, mostly.
You went to high school at Curtis and Blodgett?
No. Many, they're descendants. I went to.
But you went to the high school.
Correct.
Just checking.
But they really existed, and they were like some of the first settlers that came to Downers Grove after Pierce Downer himself. So I made up this like
Is that where Pierce Tavern comes from?
crazy spun-off fantasy
We-
story,
we-
and the Colonel is in there.
We do have a drink at Pierce Tavern called Downers Groove.
They do, Josh.
It is
It
true.
is called the Downers Groove.
Yeah, they do.
Who's talking? God?
No, that would be me.
Oh, Fletch.
I'm over here.
Fletch. God, Fletch.
No, my
God.
name is Nathan Joshua.
whoa, Nate.
Joa.
Oh,
Hi-
you're talking-
oh, hey, how's it going over there?
Nate never has a microphone. That freaked me out.
I literally thought it was Fletch or God.
Nate, Fletch, God.
No, when you hear Fletch's
There.
word of God.
There it is.
Nate and I sound a lot alike, so that's actually very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We'll have to talk later, Nate. Thank you very much, guys.
no problem there.
Yeah. Call
All right.
or ice. Call.
The next song we're going to play is called The Call.
Good job, Ryan.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, tune up that stick. Tune up that stick.
Nate, can you play the right notes?
I refuse my forks and spoons and my plates and my bowl too. Why make something dirty when all these dirty things will do? I don't understand the rules. I wonder if I'll trip and fall. Even when I turn my back, I can't escape the call. I reuse my forks and spoons and my plates and my bowl too. Why make something dirty when all these dirty things will do? I don't understand the rules. I wonder if I'll trip and fall. Even when I turn my back, I can't escape the call.
Holy cow. That was excellent. That was outstanding.
What just happened there?
Bamba Bamba says, I like onion.
Called rutabaga. Who knows what it is?
You just start and we'll go from there.
Just play the music to wrap it up and we're ready to go. All right, thank you, Fletch. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Aaron, for sure. Aaron, you're the man.
Everybody out there, don't forget to like and subscribe at the end. This place is really special. We've had a great time with all of you and appreciate you tuning in.
shake it, you bake it, a rutabaga, a sweet potato, a little coconut, a turnip, and a yam. A rutabaga, a sweet potato, a little coconut, you shake it, bake it, jam. A turnip and a yam, a rutabaga, a sweet potato, a little coconut, you shake it, you bake it, a rutabaga, a sweet potato, a little coconut, a turnip and a yam, a rutabaga, a sweet potato, a little coconut, you shake it, you bake it, you jam.
right, guys.
Thank you.
Time to check the comments. I prompted the audience to
I got low battery.
low battery.
It's still on.
So usually we try to keep the shows under an hour. So I'm dancing. I'm like dancing. And this throws me back to like I wasn't at Woodstock, but I was at Watkins Glen. Didn't you guys know?
Oh, hell yeah.
I've actually been at a festival there too.
It's Woodstock Light.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'm old enough. I was at Watkins Glen. But anyway, this is like flashback time. It's like, you know.
I really like Ray's comment. This music is like an onion.
Yeah.
Many
I
layers,
saw that one.
sometimes funky, but always necessary.
Well, it's nice.
Like, that's so awesome.
It
That
flies
was
ba-
the best.
It flies back to
Thank
what you
you.
guys said before. You've been together for a long time, so you have a continuity, you have a synergy, and you have anticipation. I was watching some of you guys anticipate who's got. You were saying, how long is Ryan going to go on that keyboard?
I was looking at Ryan
It's
like, shut the fuck up.
and Ryan's
You could
looking
have turned
back.
me off.
Yeah, Ryan's looking
did.
back like, how long is that guitar solo? You know what? That's what it's all about. Live improv, music, and jam band is fantastic.
Amen.
That's what it's.
We're all keeping each other in the boat.
No, these guys are fun to jam with, man. Like we close our eyes and it could be 100,000 people or just the four of us, and
It's the same.
it's the same.
Yes.
And that's why we do it. It's fun, man. Like it's real.
It's all good. We normally try to keep the show under an hour. I think if the audience gives a couple thumbs up, I want to hear one more song from you guys.
That's
So,
awesome.
you guys read off some names in the comments here. You have a nice audience here tonight.
All right.
It's
Shout
very
Bamba
exciting.
Bamba, it was really nice for the comments, Brian. Thank you, man.
Some guy said,
Rock on.
"Oh, Herb said, so glad I didn't."
Shout
want
out to my
drugs.
my,
This is
my
amazing."
beautiful wife, Michelle.
Shout out to Trez.
Is that Michael Jake? Is that Trez?
That's Trez.
Shout out to Mike Wiles for all the kindness.
Trez tuning in all the way from
Beth Lissard,
Colorado.
can't live without you. Bamba, thank you for the kindness. Our kind of song, too. Honestly, we were trying to hold back to keep it shorter than it could have ever
All
gone.
right, guys, let's hop in. Another song.
Sounds good. Thank you all.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you.
This one's like 10 minutes.
This is great.
Should we do a shorter one? 3 days?
3 days or ice cold.
Ice cold. I think ice cold 3 days. So
Ice
five.
cold.
Ice cold. You read my mind. Woo!
Yeah. All right.
This one's for everyone who's couch touring right now with a beer in their hand.
Oops.
2, 3, 4. Remember the good times shared, hanging out in the yard, at the house where people come and go, but not very far. You brought your distant relatives, your family and your friends. I filled up the cooler and you chopped the wood instead. We shot the breeze, cooked the grill all night, passed around a frisbee, and passed around a pipe. The sun was slowly sinking, we were thinking of now and then. But then along came your brother, and this is what he said. Wave your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. Grab a nice cold beer and let it chill your mind. Wave your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. Grab a nice cold beer. Well, you can still go back there and party for a while. The house still stands up in a town, and it's not very far from Lyle. You can bring your distant relatives, your family and your friends, but don't forget your brother and remember what he said. Wave your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. Grab an ice cold beer and let it chill your mind. Wave your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. Grab an ice cold beer. Wave your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. Grab an ice cold beer and let it chill your mind. Wave your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. Grab an ice cold beer. Ice cold beer. Wave your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. Grab an ice cold beer, let it chill your mind. Wave your hands in the air if you're feeling fine. Grab an ice cold beer. Thank
Holy
you.
cow. What a great show.
Thank you,
What a
guys. Thank you.
Great show. So, in just a minute.
Who would have thought?
Aaron Williams, everybody. Aaron Williams.
And that guy over there. Let's give a round of applause to all involved tonight. Thank you so much for the Bunker for hosting us this evening. The Homegrown Arts and Music Festival is going to be July
Aaron,
27th.
slow down 1 second here.
Oh, shit.
No, just slow down. I know you're raring to go.
No.
I wanted to thank you, Aaron,
Oh.
for
I do all the thanks before me. Sorry. That's how I roll.
for bringing these bands to the Bunker. I think we met 2 or 3 years ago, something like that.
That's right.
And it's been a ever expanding. You know, it's funny. 2 years ago, you said, "I don't think I'm going to do Homegrown. So much work." I'm like, "Dude, you can't give that up." You know, it's like
People always ask me, why do you do it year after year? And I'll tell you, Fletch, this is why I do it. It serves its purpose. It's to elevate the original musicians here in Chicagoland, in an oversaturated Chicagoland scene of cover bands. And the reason that original musicians don't get an opportunity to perform at summer festivals in their hometowns like Downers Grove, or in my case, Glen Ellen, or Chicago, or whatever suburb you're in, is because people have lost faith that original musicians can produce what they can for cover bands. And no, hear me out.
Yeah, go
and
ahead.
I think that over the years, we have proven that fallacy, that it's only cover bands that can make that happen. And I believe that original musicians need a platform to connect with their community, connect with each other, And that's why I keep doing Homegrown year after year.
That's
'cause
what
it
the
serves
bunker.
that
That's what the
purpose.
bunker is, and that's what Homegrown is.
Well, that's exactly why I connect with the bunkers, because I believe in you, Fletch. You absolutely elevate, and it's selfless. And I know that you, not only on a local level, not only on a regional level, but on an international level, you do it, Fletch. It's so awesome.
We're going global, baby.
So we've grown a lot, and it's very funny. So what's going to happen this year in Homegrown, Aaron? Tell me how. I heard you guys. We were talking earlier about we might outgrow the venue if there's so much interest in this.
We were just wondering because
Well,
it
there's
gets
always
pretty
Red
big,
Rocks.
man. Like we were just wondering how.
Danny,
many
you
people
asked
could
me
fit
this
there.
earlier.
Yeah.
Why haven't we gone above the venue that we've been doing it for the last 8 years? And the only reason we haven't is because not only has Base Camp been super
We want it
supportive,
crammed wall to wall.
and not only has Base Camp been a platform for us, and I couldn't be more grateful for them because they have been not only supportive on a Homegrown level, but they've actually taken the acts of Homegrown and let them open up for national touring acts and other cover bands
Right.
promoting their original music. So I couldn't be more thankful and humble towards Base Camp. But the second we sell Base Camp out and we need a bigger boat, that's when it's going to happen.
Let's do
And
it. I'll bring the
that's
pinatas.
only going to happen if all the bands bring their fan base, their family, their friends, their fans, and we utilize each other. One thing that I've learned in this music community is strength in numbers. We were talking about that earlier, right?
Yep.
And if we all come together, we utilize all of our resources, our fans, our friends, and our family, and bring it all together for one big celebration of original music, all from Chicagoland, from the city, from the north suburbs, west suburbs, and south suburbs.
And from
we
Downers
try
Grove.
and Downers. I don't even call it Downers Grove anymore.
Did you mean Downers Groove?
I call it Downers Groove, and I've said that multiple times. Let's go hang out in downtown Downers Groove tonight. I've said that before.
You can drink a Downers Groove in downtown Downers Grove.
I'm going to do
Pierce
that.
Tavern.
But
Well,
it's-
I just meant to say, Aaron, thank you.
Yeah.
This is the first of 5 shows, everybody.
Yeah.
We are coming up hard. I got involved with Homegrown Arts and Music Festival 3 or 4 years ago. It is truly a very unique on-venue entertainment. A lot of the bunker fans are overseas and around the country, but if you live around Chicagoland and you want to go to Lisle, Illinois on July 27th, you will not be disappointed. It's truly a festival. It's big, it's broad. There's arts, there's crafts. Aaron has done a fantastic job of bringing a whole bunch of different entities around for the show.
Thank you.
So
I believe in original music. I believe in people that are passionate, and I know how hard it is to get your music heard. I've been there my whole life. And I
Yeah.
understand why we perform our music, because we need to. It's not even a choice. We do it. And I think it's unvalued here in Chicagoland to a point where, why don't we believe in you? I believe in you. Brian Christian Adam believes in you. Fletch believes in you. Rock.
Danny believes in you.
Danny believes in you.
So here's a slide of
this is the
Homegrown
thing.
Arts and Music Festival, July 27th. Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron. Go ahead.
No, I was just
Kick
going
it
to
off.
say, you hit on the nose. We're going to bring it all together on July 27th at Base Camp in Lisle. There's so many passionate people in the Chicagoland area who need an opportunity to promote and produce and perform their music for you. So please go to the homegrownartsandmusicfestival.com. Tickets are on sale. When? Right now.
Right now.
That's right. And all of the artists that are performing, we're going to announce it Saturday, and they all have pre-sale tickets. Contact your favorite local band, including Downers Groove, and we all want to make an impact, purposeful, that makes and elevates our original music scene. So thank you, Downers Groove. Thank you, The Bunker. Thank you, BCA. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And that's all I got to say, man. I think that's
Thank
we
you.
got to make
Thank you,
a
thank
day
you.
that elevates these musicians.
Thanks, Angelina.
Yeah, thanks, Angelina. Thank you,
Well,
Michelle.
thank you mostly, Downers Groove. I enjoyed the show to no end tonight.
Man, thank you, Fletch.
And thank you to the audience. The audience is what makes this show. If people don't tune in, there is no show. We stream indie artists live. We've been doing it for 4 years now. Downers Groove, I actually talked to Denny about 2 years ago and tried to get him on, and he's like, "Oh, we can't do Thursday shows. I think somebody's working or something." But anyway,
I have a bedtime.
if you like the Bunker Show,
Josh has shitbag practice.
if you like the Bunker Show, please consider liking and subscribing to the Bunker. So here's what we have next. Next. Oops, I lost it. Oh, yeah. Here is the Downers Road to Homegrown schedule. Downers Groove is tonight. Mel Sensi is on Thursday, July 20. These are all bands that Aaron has brought to the Bunker, and I'm really looking forward to it. Mel Sensi, July 27th. Houndsend, Thursday, July 11th. Arnica, Montana, July 11th. And Kings by Day, July 25th. And I will tell you, this is so much fun to have bands, that I don't solicit or they don't come to me, and they come in from outside the Bunker. But like I said, it's homegrown, all indie, all original. I'm going to close out the show, and thank you, everybody, for coming. Like and subscribe. That's all we ask. Leave tips, Venmo and PayPal, and be well.